could just like your company because, listen, okay, I was like that. I've had several situations where I would go out with the guy, but there was no sexual chemistry. Like, I was not attracted whatsoever. And I acted as though I was not attracted. So I tried to keep it in a cool zone. Like, man, we cool. I would never press him to like take me out or whatever. It's like, you call and you want to go out, cool. If I'm not doing anything, we can go out. So I never like made it seem like, oh man, oh, I'm trying to get with you. I want to go out, take me out. This, because I could care less. Because where I want to go, guess what? I can go on my own. I don't need to be sitting up in your face. So I was not attracted to him like that, but he was cool. And I liked hanging out with him. He's like really feeling me and I'm not there. I'm like, okay, well, I can go on and see if my feelings would change, which is another reason why I just, decided to just, okay, let me see. But my feelings never changed in that aspect as far as, okay, you know what? I want to get closer to him. I want to get closer with him. Like, that part just never happened for me. So at that point, I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm not feeling him like that. Like, I'm just never going to feel him like that. I like hanging out with him. I like going out. I like his company. I like talking to him. But as far as any sexual chemistry or energy, like, you got like nothing, like cold, just cold as a brick. Like, there was none. Don't try to massage me. Don't try to Netflix and chill me. Don't try to any of that, because it's not there for me. And once I accepted that, you know what, it's not there for me, then I was able to just say, you know what, I'm not going to go out with him anymore, because now it's unfair, because now I know and I've made up in my mind that I'm not there with you and it's not fair. I don't want to lead anybody on. And I did my best to not lead him on. But like I said, and I had to tell him, like, I enjoy hanging out with you. And he asked me that at one point, like, man, how's, what's going on? Like, how do you feel? I'm like, I like you, which I did. I liked him. I enjoyed hanging out with him. I totally did. But I was not sexually attracted to him. But we had went out for a while. But that's why I say I think that it's the age bracket that we would have to see. Hey, Lawan, how you doing? The age bracket that we would have to see, because some of the newer chicks, let's be honest, we're gonna be honest, they do be out there for, for a meal or two. But I think that every woman is not out there for a meal, because as I say, you can see my thighs and you can see I am not missing a meal. Have not, will not, did not, cannot, will, won't not. Okay, and all those nots. So listen, we're eating, whether you I told y'all this before, fellas, we are eating, whether y'all want to think that or not. And once you realize that, you know what, man, I ain't, I already know he ain't getting none. I can already tell you he ain't getting nothing over here. But then once you determine, I feel like once you determine that and you like 100, you finna stand 10 toes down in that ish, you gotta let that go. Y'all just gotta let it go. We cannot be out here going around for free meals and all this other stuff. And again, fellas, if you feel like, because she hasn't kissed you by the third date, I'll just say before you chop it up to her, thinking that she's with you and using you for the food, just make sure you ain't got like no gingivitis type stuff that she think that's going on.